MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Interleague Baseball next on the show. Dalton Urban will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Robert Love. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the harder plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Throw won't get him.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Ready now, Jason Letier. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get it. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mariano Villafuerte. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Batting 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Orlando Waring. Starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. Standing in, Robert Love. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Ready to take his hacks again, Robert Love, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, scooped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now batting, Willie Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip.
Willie Calhoun.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Urbina is there, 2 down. Into the box now, Jason Letier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Urbina is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Milwaukee leaves 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Robert Love will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Drive it. Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready to take his hacks again, Robert Love, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
The batter, the second base.
Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Now in the box, Jason Letier. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Standing in, David Lane, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side. These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance.
Go hard.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-1 ball game.
When you mess with the ball, you expect it.
Settling in now, Mario Marquez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a ground ball to third, right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now for the O's, Orlando Waring. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down to third. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Tim Cairo gets